I'm Stephanie, and this is Snowdome of the Day. Today we travel to Iowa, Nashua, Iowa, home of the Little Brown Church in the Vale. You'll notice that this flatback Snowdome's plaque just says Nashua, Iowa, because it is so obviously the Little Brown Church in the Vale that is depicted on the plaque behind it. We've been to visit the Little Brown Church in the Vale, and it is indeed a small brown church set in a vale. I found the website, and it is now the location of a worshiping community, and they sing the Church in the Wildwood as the closing hymn each church service, which has got to be a treat for anybody who comes to visit. It's a happy song. I'm sure that there's many people who have written about it and whether or not it's theologically correct or historically accurate, but it's a very inviting tune and the words are very invitational. Oh, come to the church in the Wildwood. Come to the church in the Vale. It appears that they have a very active wedding ministry, which those of us who have served wedding churches know can be quite an effort. And one thing I loved about their website was how clear they were about their expectations for both what the church would do and what couples are expected to do for their weddings. I enjoy visiting locations, sites, tourist traps, however you want to phrase it, that feature a church, whether it might be a country church that's been moved to perhaps Pioneer Village in Minden, Nebraska, or whether they're historic churches. Maybe they're large, famous ones, maybe they're small ones. I like imagining both the people who've worshiped there and then also the people who've come just to visit, to enjoy, not just enjoy the ambience, but to feel the peace of that space. And my hope for any congregation I serve is that the sanctuary is a place of refuge and peace for all who come there. It's different in a pandemic when we're not in a physical space, but I'm hopeful that we're carving out spiritual spaces for people. I know our piano side worship service is designed to help people find sacred space within their own homes as they join us in worship. It's a very different setup physically, so that people might think less about what they miss about the sanctuary and more about what they can create in their own home. So my hope is that after this really strange year that we've been in, we might continue to consider how it is that we create spaces of spiritual refuge, how we find places where we can slow our mind and journey from wherever it is we are with God on the faith path. So today, I recollect the visit to that quiet vale, that small church. I give thanks for the songs, the scriptures, the stories that remind us of times of deep peace and refuge. And I look forward to continuing to locate, to find, to discover even more places of refuge. Some in the spaces in which I already live and know well, and others that we will continue to discover. For this, I give thanks.